I'm gonna do a quick summary of everything that I've been doing for the past few weeks. I posted 7 videos, which are all part of this 7-day series that I wanted to film about my journey of becoming a pro photographer in only a week. I went to the library, got a book, read, practiced, and showcased my results. I took over 70 pictures for this series, 13 of them which made the final cut. I went from shooting in manual to get this result to taking this picture on day 7. Here's what I learned. The book that I read covered basics, challenges, gear, sharing and printing, and lighting techniques that really helped me improve super quickly. I'm going to turn that 400-page book into a 5-minute video. First step, basics. Increasing the aperture of your camera increases the light that can enter the lens, adding more light to your picture. Increasing the ISO of your camera increases the light sensitivity, making your picture brighter but also noisier. Shutter speed is basically how fast you want a picture to be taken. The slower it is, the more important it is to hold the camera still. Or you can move it around a lot and produce cool pictures like this by playing around with a combination of light and slow shutter speed. A faster shutter speed is good for capturing fast-moving subjects like a sports game or a hummingbird's wings. This might seem confusing at first, especially when trying to control all 3 together. Another important aspect of photography is composition. Composition in photography is about how you arrange elements within a frame to create a visually appealing image. Some examples include the rule of thirds, golden spiral, frame in a frame, balance, and symmetry. Composition can help you emphasize your subject and tells a story. It transforms a simple photo into something more artistic and eye-catching. The last part of understanding basics is color theory. Color theory in photography is the art and science of using colors to create mood, harmony, and visual impact using the color wheel, where primary, secondary, and complementary colors help create visually interesting combinations. Warm colors like red, orange, and yellow can evoke different feelings and emotions in comparison to the cooler colors like green and blue that are usually considered to make you feel more calm. Complementary colors, which are colors on the opposite sides of the color wheel, can create contrast and are pretty attention-grabbing, while colors that are next to each other can make your picture feel more balanced. Color balance affects the mood. Vibrant tones can energize and have a stronger impact, while muted tones are usually soothing or even nostalgic. Understanding color theory can help you create visually interesting images that communicate emotion and draws your viewer's attention effectively. Step 2. Lens. Using a bigger lens is for taking more zoomed-in pictures and can be used for taking pictures of small animals or dangerous situations from far away. It also means that your shots need to be more steady, so if you're using an extremely long lens, it might be best to use a tripod. Step 3. Scenarios. While you practice all 4 aspects, another thing you should try to do is experiment with different subjects, settings, and lighting. There isn't much to say for this section other than keep practicing and adjusting your settings to feel more comfortable with it, and eventually find your specific photography style. Some examples would be shooting at night, different weathers, flowers, people, textures, insects, sky, stars, really anything. Step 4. Editing. Now this is where things can become a little vague. If you don't have any of the top editing software for pictures like Lightroom, your editing choices can be limited. However, instead of using an advanced app with limited knowledge, use an intermediate app with complete knowledge. I use Snapseed, a free app that lets you do a lot more than adjusting colors. Overlay, sharpen, glow, vintage, old-timey. Snapseed has so many cool features that you could take advantage of. I encourage you to play around with a lot of these free editing apps before going to a more advanced app. Step 5. Sharing. Social media is probably the best way to share your pictures and get recognized. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all of it. Another thing you could do is stock photography, which is where you can upload your photos on a specific site, and if people use your picture, you can get money off of it. It requires some creativity and patience. It's not something that can get you rich quickly. It's essentially like building a portfolio. Step 6. Gear. Just kidding. You don't need to upgrade until you have a good understanding of the basics. In certain situations, like when you are taking a picture from far away and at night, flash won't do a whole lot for you. Instead, opt for a standing light or a simple setup with lights so you can add more visibility to your pictures. Another thing that you could do is use a physical filter for your lens.